Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, I know it's been so long. I'm so excited. Am I? No, I'm not. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I know it's been so long, guys. Like there's been a lot going on. Like it's a little ICU, right, guys. I'm from ICU because of my academics. Okay, I'm kidding, but then it's been a while, guys. Like academics has been strangling me. Like it's been a lot, guys. It's been a lot, honestly. It's been a lot. Like I have so much content on my phone that I didn't even upload nor edit, and I even ended up deleting it because, like, time ifitile and it won't make sense if I post it now. So I was like, you know what? Actually, I had even planned for waiting. I'm not gonna shoot any content or upload anything until I complete my academics this year because it's really hard for me to balance, and if I can't balance it, then I have to use one, and which was content creation. So it's been a while, guys. So today I just said, let me just upload this video because it might be helpful for yeah, it might be helpful for other people. So I'm gonna just make a tiny video on applying at TT. Well, this video was supposed to be, supposed to be based on my course because I usually get a lot of questions regarding my course. Because one thing I realized is people usually come into this course without knowing what to expect. And well, I have a Facebook account that I thought I would delete because the reason I was on Facebook was because when I was applying, I usually got help from the TT, group chats, TT pages, usually helped me out a lot because I don't like bothering people. So I was like, you know what, let me just find my way around. Maybe these group chats might help me. And yes, they did help me. So, yeah. I'm not active on Facebook. I just help out people who are applying because I really post a few things about, TET, my course and stuff. So I usually get a lot of questions, and I was like, you know what, let me just make a tiny video, on certain things. I thought it was gonna be based on my course, but then I also get, random takes, people asking, just in general, general questions on how to apply, go TT, readmission and stuff. And then I was like, let me just write down the questions. One question that I saw late, and I only saw it today when I thought of making this video, was I have an interview on Wednesday. She has an interview in the arts campus, and she has an interview on the course that I'm doing. I felt so bad. Like I really felt so bad because I only saw it now. It was like I have an interview on Wednesday, and I think she sent it last week. Yeah, she sent it last week, referring to last week. Wednesday's last week. Last week's Wednesday. That, guys, you know what I mean. But yeah, I felt bad. But anyway, guys, let me just answer the questions. These are some of the questions that I received. Some of them are based on my course. So I'm just gonna respond to the questions. So the first one was, do you need to buy textbooks? But then let me just read the entire question, because this was the same person who asked two questions. She was like, please tell me about how the first years operate in technical theater. And then she went on to say, do you need to buy textbooks? So first years, I don't know now because TT, hey guys, hey TT, the curriculum is changing every year, and I don't know. But with me, how do I operate first year? For us, it was usually theory. It was a lot of theory, and it was so bad for us, people in technical, because we had a lot of performing modules. You get what I'm saying? Because you ask yourself, why am I doing performing modules? Because I came here to be in the technical side. Yes, we had one module. Actually, I would say one module that covered everything based on technical, but the rest, I would say, they were performing arts, acting modules, which was a disadvantage for us. But then there's nothing we could do at that time because that's how the curriculum is structured. And And yeah, man, first year it's usually theory. You'll do a lot of performing modules, and trust me, it's not gonna be nice. But then you have to push through because you don't want to find yourself repeating modules, and especially not performing modules, because for me, I used to hate those classes, but then I had to pull myself together, because there's that thing where once you hate a class, you'll fail it because you will not be interested. Well, that was how I was. I was not interested at all, but then I told myself, like, I don't want to fail. Like, even a 50 for me on those acting modules was fine. I was like, you know what, ugh, I'm so wait again, let's just get this over with. Maybe next year is gonna be better, because next year you specialize, so you don't want to find yourself as a technician repeating performing, acting modules, because it'll be the pits, guys. It'll be hell for you. So anyway, guys, like I'm saying, for your first year you will be doing a lot of acting modules, and it's usually theory. Yeah. So do you need to buy textbooks? No. You don't have to buy textbooks. Because some modules they do give you textbooks, but then my phone shifted. And then you can also find, actually, you are given notes, slides, yeah, on the school portal. On the school's portal. Yeah. So you don't need to buy textbooks. Like I said, some modules do give you textbooks. Yeah. And then moving on, someone said, I never uploaded my receipt. Am I late to do that now? And I'm doing performing arts. This is a question that I recently received. So when it comes to performing arts, I can say you are late. I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to even in the bushes and stuff. You are late, because performing arts receives a lot of applications, and by now I'm sure some people have already received a status that says course full, because with performing arts, not even performing arts, but then arts campus, arts modules, arts courses, Dikwala on the 31st of July, if I'm not mistaken. So arts campus is the first campus you have to close off their applications. It usually closes the 31st of July. So performing arts, you are very late, because people have been auditioning, people have been called for interviews last week. From the 14th of July, people have been receiving, if I'm not mistaken, messages on, coming for interviews, coming for auditions. So in terms of performing arts, I don't want to lie to you, it's very late as of now. Yeah, I don't even want to say maybe take your chance, but then you can take a chance and upload it. I don't know, maybe there might be courses that open up for late applications. I don't know, because in my year my course was part of a late application, but technical side, because currently we're only 15 in class, on the technical side. So I understand why there were late applications for my specializations. So performing arts was open for late application in my year, but then the technical side, acting, forget, it's always packed. It's always mad packed. So you are late. I don't want to lie to you. You are late. You can take a chance maybe, but then I'm very sure that if it does open, it's gonna open maybe for the technical side. But people are starting to be aware of technical theater and applying and stuff. Because what TT does is, when performing arts is full and only to find hori technical side, they're like few people, you will apply for performing arts, but then they won't tell you that you have applied for technical side. They will just shift your application to the technical side. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, moving on, are there late applications for performing arts? I think I covered that now. When I said usually there are no late applications for performing arts, and if there are late application for performing arts, I kid you not, they'll only be open for technical theater, because acting is always mad packed. But these days, what they do go TET is, once the performing straight, not performing technology, which is the technical theater, is full. They shift all the applications to technical theater. Like they give people an option, or okay, acting is full, but there is a performing arts technology side that you might like. That's how it gets full, because there are certain number of technicians that they have to have, if you get what I'm saying. But then, as for late applications, these days it's rare for performing arts to have late applications, because there used to be late applications, like I'm saying, for technical theater, performing arts technology. But as of these days, I don't know, because it gets really packed, guys. It gets really packed. So, the next one is, how does T-Race work? Well, with T-Race, it's a portal. Yago TT. I don't know if it's a website or it's a portal, but let me just say a portal. Yago TT, where you find different races there, off-campus races, because TT doesn't really have a lot of on-campus races. Well, for usually for Acadia and arts students. Well, arts and Acadia campus are in Acadia, So they only have one residence, yeah, on campus residence, which is a female, on campus race. So TRS, you'll find all off campus races around near your campus. So if you attend main campus, it'll show you all off campus races around main campus. You get me? So you just have to register and follow all the steps, and yeah. So you can't register for T-Race without actually being registered officially registered at school, and having a student email and all that. So, which race would you recommend for an art campus student? That's tricky. I would say there is, and like I said, there's only one on campus race, so I don't know if this person is a guy or a girl, but there's only one on campus race, which I would which I would recommend for first years. I don't know why I said that thing, but I don't know. I don't know why I just stay there, but yeah, there's only one on campus race for female students. You could stay there, but it gets full real quick. Yeah, and if your life is a fast lane life, I really don't advise you to stay there, because on campus races have a lot of rules and stuff. So you don't want to find yourself on the bad side of race and stuff. So you also do get other off-campus races. Hey, TT Mara doesn't have nice off-campus races, so I don't know which one to recommend, because for me, I've stayed in Irving Village Point. This is my fourth race, and I'm in my last year. This is my fourth race. You can see the numbers don't even balance. I'm in my last year, and this is my fourth race that I've moved to, guys. So HTT races is not make sure. So I don't know which race I would recommend. Okay, let me just say I'd recommend this one, Sentinel, and I'd also recommend Aribeng for first years. Aribeng for first years, yeah. But there's no transport there. Okay, when I used to stay there, transport used to be a struggle. I don't know about now, So someone said TT rejected me and I qualified. What to do? What do I do? Well, there is no way TT can reject you when you qualify. That's one thing I always tell people. There is no way TT will reject you and you qualify, because sometimes it's not even about APS, but it's also about subjects. When they tell you who we want certain percentages in subjects, you also look at that. You don't look at APS failure. They're also subject not recommendations. Subject, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, it slipped my mind. But you need certain percentages for certain subjects. You know, some courses want a certain percentage for a specific subject, so you also have to look at such things, because there is no way TT can reject you while you qualify. Moving forward, guys, I don't work on NSFAS, but I'll try answering this one. Say I failed the module and I was doing a 4-year course. Will NSFAS fund me next year for the course that I'm coming, for the module that I'm coming for? But anyway, guys, I don't work on NSFAS and I don't like giving out false information, but with what I know is that NSFAS funds you for like 5 years. Yeah, 5 years. So if you are doing a 4-year course or a 3-year course, you get something called the N+2 rule. So the maximum numbers of numbers of years, the maximum years that NSFAS can fund you is only 5 years. So I don't know if it still applies, the N+2 rule. Yeah, the N+2 rule. So if you're doing a diploma and you fail a few modules, NSFAS can fund you for the remaining 2 years. And like you're saying, where you were doing a 4-year course, you can still come back and NSFAS can fund you for your 5th year, because it only funds you for 5 years. You get me? Yeah, that's what I know. That's if the N+2 rule still applies. So when can I apply for RIS? You can only apply for RIS when you are fully registered as a TET student, guys. You can't apply for RIS just because you're a student now. So there was this other one that we're kind of debating, and I was like, no, guys. So someone said I wanted acting and I was given technical what. And then this other one went on to say you should have picked performing arts. Guys, acting and technical theater are performing arts. It's just that technical is performing arts technology. So there are different, it's one department, it's just different streams. They both fall under performing arts, but technical is the technology side, like you. And then acting is just performing arts, like that. It's not technical, but it's streams. There are different streams. You get different streams in performing arts. You know, there's technical, there's acting, there's dance, there's music. Those are all technical. I mean, those are all performing arts streams, guys. So, I have an interview. What questions do I expect? I think this is a question that I just saw today, and the person said they had an interview Wednesday. If I tell you who I did my interview, go text rank, guys, you wouldn't believe it. So what happened is I got a call in the morning. I received a call, so I think it was still semi-COVID, guys. It was semi-COVID the time I was interviewed. I was interviewing the text rank, so I was told her, you're gonna be interviewed, right? I was like, okay, cool. They were like, what time are you free? I was like, 2:00. 2:00, I forget myself, I go out, by the time you come here, guys. And then 2:00 I get a call, I'm like, oh flip. But anyway, guys, I'm here. I interview Yaka text rank. So this one said I did readmission and got rejected. So how do I restart a new application? So with TT, I think that's the disadvantage. You can't restart an application, and you can't accept an offer. I think that's a disadvantage about the system of application got TET, you know. So if you got rejected, you can add on another course, but you can't restart your application. So this one said how to cancel my first choice so my second can be my first choice. I had a turning same challenge this week, Ibilane, guys. I was so gushing, guys. I had this challenge this week, you know. So I applied I applied for a new course, and then I applied for an advanced, you know. So, yo, guys, wait again. I had this challenge. So, How you can resolve the issue is you have to go to main campus or call them. So for me, I called them. I called them twice. The second time they responded, likely at the main campus they're always busy, so it's rare for them to usually respond to phone calls. So you have to call main campus and then ask them to do that for you. So what they told me is that if your first choice already has a status, they can't swap them around with your second choice, but they can only cancel your first choice. Sorry, if it has a status. But then if your first choice doesn't have a status of yet, as of yet, they can swap them around. But then if there's status, they can cancel it. I don't know if you understand. So someone said, I saw some of your comments that you doing technical theater. I want to know, in the scale of 10, how hard is it? This question just finished me. But anyway, guys, from my side, I would say, how hard is it on the scale of 10? 8, guys. 8. The pressure is why I'm saying 8. The pressure is why I'm saying 8. And this man called Owen is the reason why I'm saying 8. Will be 8. But I didn't say his surname. Guys. The reason I'm saying it's hard for me is Owen and the pressure. Nothing else, guys. Nothing else. That's how hard technical theater is. So guys, thank you so much. Those are the questions that I have. I'll keep answering some of the questions, and if there's anything that you need clarification on, I will respond. So guys, until December, because this is my last video, and it's so long. This is my last video. Until December, guys, because I'll be so busy, you know. We have the festival coming up, and yeah. I'll be so busy, guys. I'll be so busy. And if you see my important dates, my important academic dates that are written down, it's just that they're so far and they're pasted on the wall. Guys, there's a lot coming up. There's a lot coming up. There's a lot of due dates and stuff, you know. So thank you guys for being part of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, which is December, and I'm out.